You are watching Audiotree Live. Welcome back. My name is Rita Lukea. Today's date is Wednesday, October 11th, 2023. We have an amazing show for you today in the studio. We have Cece Coakley, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. The session you're about to hear is available right now through your favorite streaming platform through the Audiotree artist profile. So please follow us over there and please subscribe to us here as well. We really want you to be able to keep up with all of the new and exciting talent we discover just for you, just like this group, Cece Coakley. Whenever you're ready, guys, take it away.
If I sing the same song over and over, will it start to sound believable and better? Will all the syllables slice my tongue into parables? And will I start to feel more beautiful? Why is there a buzz on the end of every positive statement I'm making? Will I finally give in, let my life begin, be okay with being happy adjacent? You talking, I'm doing great. I haven't cried one time today. I'm happy standing still in place. When my life starts, I won't be late. You talking, I'm doing great. I won't miss calls from mom today. I'm glad I'm here, my hands on free. When my life starts, I won't be late. When my tattoos start to match my outfit, maybe I'll feel less like an idiot. And then I'll prove my parents wrong, finally make it off a song, asking for help. Why is there a button on the end of every positive statement I'm making? Will I finally give in, let my life begin, be okay with being happy adjacent? You talking, I'm doing great. I haven't cried one time today. I'm happy standing still in place. When my life starts, I won't be late. You talking, I'm doing great. I won't miss calls from mom today. I'm glad I'm here, my hands on free. When my life starts, I won't be late. You talking, I'm doing great. I like who I can be today. Time's running out, don't hesitate. When my life starts, I won't be late.
We're so excited to be here. We drove from Ohio last night, so we're a little sleepy, but this is so fun. This next song is about being a friend to yourself.
I'm proud of you, and I look up to you too. There's no one who knows you like I do. Read Sylvia laugh in the fresh cut grass. say you wanna move past all of that. But can I believe you? We've only just met, but you've always been in my head. So we'll start over, try it again. You've always been my friend. Practice what you preach with zero honesty, 'cause you don't change a damn thing. Always angry at life, almost all the time, when you're the one who can make it right. Can I believe you? We've only just met, but you've always been in my head. So we'll start over, try it again. You've always been my friend, always been my You try to forget, you can be on your own, and I love you most when you're alone. So you claim it, take goodbye. You know you could never let me down. But can I believe you? We've only just met, but you've always been in my head. So we'll start over, try it again. You've always been my friend. You try to forget, you can be on your own, and I love you most when you're alone.
We're here with Cece Coakley. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. First question, I'm just getting right to like the deep stuff.
Of course.
You were online and you have made the claim that you're the Humus Queen. Where I'm from, that's some fighting words.
Well, I'm the Humus Queen of Tennessee, so you can be the
okay.
Humus Queen of Illinois.
Okay.
We can share.
We can reign. We
We
can
can share.
Okay. Okay, I love that.
Yeah. Every state gets one queen, and they have to be self-appointed. So.
Absolutely. I love this for us.
Yeah, me too.
I love the delusional hummus girlies.
Yes.
What's your hummus vibe? Like, what's your favorite flavor?
That is such a good question. I love a local hummus.
Ooh, a local hummus.
There's this restaurant near the place I grew up that has this like beet hummus. So it's
Ooh.
a crazy purple color that looks like throw up, kind of.
Yeah,
But
I love it when it looks
tastes so
like that.
good. It tastes so good, and it's worth getting past the throw up for, I will say.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, you should try. What about you?
You know what? I'm a baba ganoush girly.
Okay, period.
You know, I go crazy for some like roasted eggplant vibes.
Totally.
And plus, I am low-key triggered by hummus.
Why?
Like, I just have PTSD from it just because it's been in like every green room and like every
Totally.
catering table. You know what I mean?
The amount of times I've eaten hummus for dinner is illegal at this rate. But worse things have happened, I guess.
But you know what? Like, it's survival.
Exactly.
And sometimes out here we just have to fight for our life.
That's all you can do.
Are you like, what's your like scooping format vibe? Like,
Oh
are
my
you
gosh. Sometimes just spoon.
No.
Sometimes just
Illegal.
mouth. Like if you're hungry enough, anything is a vehicle for hummus. I do love like a tortilla
She's a fighter.
chip. I love the like
Oh.
flax tortilla chips that are
Okay.
all different colors.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
That is so brave.
Thank you so much.
What about the rest of the band? Like, what's your vibe on like in a green room vibe? Like, how do you stay healthy? Are you guys hummus girlies too?
I don't like hummus, unfortunately.
It's
Okay,
a real
like-
problem
yeah, I
for
know.
us.
It's crazy that I even like play for her. Like she's letting
Right.
me stay. It's kind of insane. But I love a baguette, honestly, with
Ooh.
like some like charcuterie board sort of situation. Honey, brie cheese, awesome.
Very classy.
So he's
actually.
rich, is what
Yeah,
he's trying to say.
Right. No, it's like it gives you protein, but also it can be a little snack if you want. You know what I'm saying? So.
With
Todd?
2 hummus queens in the room, I don't want to say anything controversial about hummus, so I'm going to stay out of that. But I'm big on a pre-show yerba mate. I'm big on that.
Wait, which flavor?
Enlightenment is my go-to.
Yeah, now I don't.
Please.
Like, no, we can't
Imagine
do
how
that
I
anymore.
feel. Imagine how I feel.
Wow,
Todd
there's
is also
some.
big on girl dinner too.
Yeah.
Love girl dinner.
He's like a big little like mouse cheese
yeah,
Yeah.
big time.
guy.
Yeah.
Like ingredients dinner. Well, if you like that, then green rooms are kind of like your heaven.
He lives in the green room.
He's eating
actually.
good.
Yeah. Right.
Yum.
Every room can be a green room
True.
if you put your mind to
If
it.
you
True.
close your eyes.
If you
Every room's a green room.
if you close your eyes. Okay, let's talk about some actual music. Yeah.
I guess so.
Cece, you're only 22.
That is correct.
So how long ago did your music journey begin?
I started wanting to do music at 7 years old because I heard a Taylor Swift song and said, I would like to be her.
Yeah.
And I made my parents buy me a guitar just so I could play Love Story. And that is kind of all I did for about like 3 years. But then I was like, no, I'll like learn the rest later.
Yeah.
But I've always kind of been writing. But I think over COVID, I kind of started to take it more seriously because I moved home with my parents, which was very rock and roll. And
That is rock and roll.
super rock and roll. But I kind of told myself this is the only time I will ever have this much free time to just try and be better at this and follow my dreams or something. But or whatever this is I'm doing right now. But yeah, I kind of took that time to just write every single day and figure out like all the thoughts I was feeling and how I wanted to say them. So
Yeah.
I guess like over COVID, I kind of sat down and tried to do this, and now we're here. So something
You've kind of arrived.
Yeah.
If I may say, I'm not a qualified person to say whether you have or not, but it doesn't feel like I wouldn't know that you were so young, and I would have think that you've been making music forever, and yeah, it's really
That's so
cool.
nice.
I was watching your music videos, and they have like a really piercing authenticity to them. Like when I watch them and when I talk to you on the phone and when I talk to you in person, I just get this idea that you're a real person and that you're not trying to like be somebody.
Totally.
And I don't know, I just get the feeling that you're like not doing this for fame or money. Like you just have these tunes that you just want to share with the world. So I'd love to know, like, how does it feel navigating the music industry? Do you feel like you found your people? Do you feel like you've hit your stride? Do you feel like, I don't know, like surrounded by sharks, or do you feel insulated? Like, do you have any frustrations? Like, how do you feel
Yeah.
navigating the music industry?
So I live in Nashville, Tennessee, and I've always lived in Tennessee, so it was kind of jumping to like the big city version of that. But I think living in a city where so many people do the same job, it is a really beautiful thing that you can create a community around something that is usually so foreign. Like all of my friends in my hometown are like, I literally have no idea what you're doing, but it seems cool. So it's really nice to find community in others who you can confide in, because I don't know, this is a dream job and this is so special that we all get to create for a living and share our stories and our songs. But there are also really hard parts, and to have people to complain to that know you're not ungrateful is the most important thing, I think, because none of it matters if you can't like be a real person with actual emotions about what's going on in your day-to-day life.
Totally. And being a musician can feel like such an insulated experience. I was just talking about this with the last band. Like, they were doing group therapy with other bands in their city. And I was like, if more people did that, I feel like that would just, I don't know. Like,
Everyone would be better.
right?
Because of it.
Yeah.
And like to hear you
Totally.
talk about community and how you have peers and people you can talk to like vent about your frustrations, like that, it really does make all the difference,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Sure.
But yeah, I wanted to ask you about that because I don't know, your authenticity is refreshing and it comes through in the music, and I can't wait to hear more of it in your next set. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and go into it.
This is probably one of the most authentic songs. I wrote it when I ran out of money and had to move back in with my parents, and it's like about that feeling whenever you go to the mall near your childhood home and see your middle school bully and you're like, oh God, like nothing's changed. So yeah, this song is about that feeling. That's super relatable.
865, I wanna hear about it. How's your life without me in it? Getting busy and that's terrific. Your ebb and flow just makes me nauseous. Did you lose yourself or just your self-esteem? Are you doing well? Can you feel a thing? If I'm here for another minute, nothing good could possibly happen. Moments away from a crash, glue myself together, get the old me back. She's right behind me. She doesn't like me anymore. 865, couldn't quite place it. How's your life since moving out of beard? And I don't mind that you look different every time I come home to visit. Did you lose yourself or just your self-esteem? Are you doing well? Can you feel a thing? If I'm here for another minute, nothing good could possibly happen. Moments away from a crash, glue myself together to get the old me back. She's right behind me. She doesn't like me anymore. I'd walk the same park, talk the same shit, do a little for a quick fix. I'd go the same 5 places I always go. When I left home, did I become my own? If I'm here for another minute, nothing good could possibly happen. Moments away from a crash, glue myself together, get the old me back. She's right behind me. She doesn't like me anymore. She's right behind me, and she doesn't like me anymore.
Thank you. So I just dropped a new EP last month called Happy Adjacent, and we are just playing that project all the way through in order, which is really fun because I don't think I've ever played it all the way through in the correct order before. So this is feeling exciting. But yeah, the next one we're gonna play I wrote it about wishing you could see yourself through the eyes of the people that love you.
I wanna be your perception of me, someone who's beautiful and always sweet, intentional with her time and her words, but sometimes finds a reason to curse, though knows life could always be much worse. Do I hold myself back, or do I let you love me like that? Love me like that. I'm not good enough for you. Yeah, you want to just disagree, but she's not me. I'm afraid I've become the very thing that I hated. Don't wanna push away my love, but you're lucky if you make it. Show my true colors. You get the chance to tell her you love her. She won't remember the last time she believed it. Do I hold myself back, or do I let you love me like that? Love me like that. Ooh, I'm not good enough for you. Yeah, you want to just disagree, but she's not me. One day you wake up and you'll realize you made it all up. Suddenly you see that she's not me. I'm not good enough, but you, yeah, you love to just disagree, but she's not me.
Thank you.
We're here with Cece Coakley. So yeah, like you said, something that's really cool about this session is that you're playing your EP Happy Adjacent all the way through. A really cute and clever name for the EP, right away. I love
thank
that
you.
name. Yeah, dude. I want to talk about the EP as a body of work, and besides the pure swag of living in your moving back in with your parents,
Of course.
I want to know more about like where you're at mentally, like the inspiration behind it, how you were feeling mentally when you wrote the EP.
So I have been working on this project for almost 2 years, is how long it took. So I went through a lot of stuff. Obviously, 2 years of your life in your early 20s. It's gonna get crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I got really excited,
no.
but I go through so much in like 2 weeks.
It's exhausting to be alive. But I don't know. I think I had just dropped a project as well when I was 19, and it is crazy that anything that I said as a 19-year-old is legally allowed to live on the internet forever. Yeah. But I don't know. This project, I really wanted to feel super confident in every single note that was played and every word that was written, so I wanted to take my time. And I'm really glad I did, because I think I was in such a funk and I had no idea I was in that funk while writing these songs. So now being on the other side of that and getting to reflect and play them and share them, it feels really good to like physically see my growth through these songs and just how I've been feeling for the past 2 years. And I don't know, I'm really proud of them. So
Oh, good. I'm proud of you too.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just meeting you, but I'm proud of you.
I'll be like, you mean that?
So like you said, it helps you move past it. Does singing these songs ever make you feel like you're going back to that place, or like dredge up old feelings, or?
Yeah, that's a great question. I really think getting to play them on the other side of that emotion is kind of a freeing feeling of like,
Yeah.
wow, I can play these songs and not burst into tears because I'm not there anymore, but I can look at the girl. I don't know why I'm calling myself the girl. I can look at the version of myself that was really feeling bummed out. And I don't know, especially songs like My Friend and like Happy Adjacent, kind of getting to be like, you're fine. Because a lot of these songs I did write for myself. They're not really about like other people. So it is really cool to get to sing these songs for myself and also have people resonate with them. I don't know. It's a really weird feeling, but I think I like it.
I don't know, but I think I like it.
Exactly.
But I think that's like a classic therapy thing, right? I mean, not to go too deep with it, but like to imagine a younger version of yourself and what you would say to them or how you would take care of them.
To be like, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're being dramatic, but you're fine.
You're good. Yeah.
But I don't know. It is a good permanent reminder that at one time things sucked, but they do always get better, you know?
Yeah. There was a song in particular on the EP that I resonated with. I want to talk more a little bit about Knob Road. There's a couple lines that go like, "You are the star behind the stage. You have the heart that I hide away. They know my songs, but you know my name." Will you tell me a little bit more about those lyrics and that song in particular?
I totally would love to. I wrote that song last September with my friend Nick Carpenter. He has an artist project called Medium Build and is like one of my favorite people alive. But him and I were just kind of coming up around the same time of like things started to go well, which is a really beautiful, special thing that not everyone has happened to them. But it was kind of what we were talking about earlier, where it's like when you don't feel like you have people in your corner, like none of this matters. Like if you are like alone, you don't have anyone to cheer you up or celebrate any of the beautiful things that are happening. So him and I had just been on like a tour and we're feeling really tired and burnt out about life and just like missed our people. So we kind of wanted to write a song that's like, none of this matters if you don't have your people and you don't have someone to call home to. Like, why go anywhere? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was that song. It's one of my favorites, but yeah.
I mean, I really resonated with that. I think people don't realize how lonely of an experience being a musician can be and how you can have a room filled with people who are cheering for you and applauding you, and it just can feel kind of meaningless.
Totally.
And, like, I don't know, not to make it about myself, but let's just turn this into a group therapy session. Yeah, we're already, like, halfway there.
We're there.
But, like, I was going through a breakup recently, and my boyfriend was like, you have so many people who love you, like, you're going to be fine. And it's like, no, but, like, that isn't love.
Right.
People knowing your songs, people knowing
Yeah.
the lyrics to your songs and being a fan of your music, like, that's not love.
No.
And it doesn't really make you feel understood or loved in a way that a human really needs.
Yeah,
And
like you are an idea to those people. The idea of you is beautiful to them, but like I'm not about to walk up to someone at my show and be like, but here's what's like on my heart. You know what I mean? Like they have a vision of you that is very like, I don't know, it's a beautiful connection with these people who love your music and you can really intertwine your lives in a beautiful way. But then you get home and you're like, I don't want to talk to someone who likes me. I want to talk to someone who knows that I'm the worst goblin ever and just like get to be in goblin mode and like sit in the fetal position on my couch. So
to be put on a pedestal is kind of to be treated like it's subhuman. That's not a normal human experience. And that feeling when you go home and that like cognitive dissonance of that like discord between like everything and the highs of what you've experienced on the road and then just what is real life is like you're just like you're just like rocking back and forth like it's really hard it's hard on the psyche and
Totally.
I really resonated with that song, so
I'm so glad.
it's cool to share. Well, okay, we got into some heavy stuff. I'm gonna end this on a light note. This is your last question of the interview. And this is a segment called Mandatory Listening. You're each going to go around and just give one album as a homework assignment for the viewers at home after this session that they have to listen to from start to finish because we're not animals.
Okay, so this is funny. This is one of my desert island albums, and I saw a little thing of it out there in the hallway, but Millennium by the Backstreet Boys is one of my favorite albums. So go out there, jam that, dance around, have fun.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, brother.
I think, honestly, it's hard to choose a favorite, but I keep going back to this album called Isn't It So Convenient by McGee. The sonics on it are just incredible, and super groovy. So I don't know, easy listening, I guess. So yeah, that's my answer.
Mine is The Party by Andy Schaaf. I'm obsessed with that little Canadian man, and I just love him so much. And if you haven't listened to that album, please go let it change your life and thank me later.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to hear the rest of your guys' songs.
Cool. This next one we're going to play, I wrote about my best friend and her terrible ex-boyfriend while they were still together, because I was like the friend who she would complain, but you can't tell someone what to do, so you just be like, damn. That sucks. But now they're broken up and everyone's life is better. So this is a song about him called Halfway.
Hitting every red light, guess it was a good sign. Trying to slow me down on the way back to your house. Pull off the intersection, taking a deep breath. I turn around and I let you down, 'cause you wouldn't even meet me halfway. And I don't know why I still care, 'cause distance makes the heart grow fonder. And I hate me less when you're not here, when you're just 'cause it's convenient doesn't mean I mean it. No, I could do better, but we're already together. What would all our friends think if this was the end? They'd pick a side and I hope it's mine, 'cause you wouldn't even meet me halfway. And I don't know why I still care, 'cause distance makes the heart grow fonder. I hate me less when you're not here, when you're not here. When I was 15, I'd stare at the ceiling, wishing that I could be right where I'm standing. I'm singing my songs in the room I grew up in, calling my heroes my friends. If that's all this was, I would wish for no ending, but some of this making it feels like pretending. I don't know how much more time I could spend trading familiar for fame. 'Cause all I need is already right next to me. You are the star behind the stage. You have the heart that I hide away. They know my songs, but you know my name. You know everything. All of the highs out on the road couldn't compare, couldn't come close. You know my fears, you know my hopes. You're the reason I'm racing back home. And now when I dream, your face is all that I see. It'd be a lie to say that I'm ungrateful, but picturing you all alone at our table is breaking my heart, and it's making me just want to call it all off and come home. 'Cause all I need is thousands of miles from me. You are the star behind the stage. You have the heart that I hide away. They know my songs, but you know my name. You know everything. All of the highs out on the road couldn't compare, couldn't come close. You know my fears, you know my hopes. You're the reason I'm racing back home. And now when I dream, your face is all that I see. Hate that you're waiting up, honey, I'm coming home. Nothing like waking up right next to you. Hate that you're waiting up, honey, I'm coming home. Nothing like waking up right next to you. Hate that you're waiting up, honey, I'm coming home. Nothing like waking up right next to you. Hate that you're waiting up, honey, I'm coming home. Nothing like waking up right next to you. And now when I dream, your face is all that I see. Thank you.
You guys, that wraps up our Audiotree Live session with Cece Coakley. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. It's been an honor.
Oh, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I've dreamed of this day for many years, so I'm really happy to be here.
Aw. I also want to give a big thank you to the talented people who make this happen, the camera operators, the sound engineers,
Thank you.
and and to you guys, our viewers at home. Thank you so much for watching. Please support the band, follow them on social media, buy their music, make sure you see them when they come to your city, and please subscribe to Audiotree on YouTube. From all of us here at the Audiotree studio, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, you guys ready to do it for real?
I bet that's the first time you use that.
Yeah.
I told him not to say it.
Yeah, I got baited into doing it.